What's up, guys? This is another Worldwide Championship Meneinas podcast, and we have a special guest today. Another one, actually, another one. Um, so, people, basically, we're gonna talk about some stuff as usual, like the results that we had during the week. We're gonna congratulate the champions that actually this previous week were three. And also we're gonna talk about some other strategies that we might introduce on this competition. We'll see about that, and I think that's it. So I'm just waiting for our special guest. I think he should be in any minute. I'm just texting him, saying he can come in. Just gonna. Sorry about that. It's taking a little long. I don't know why. Still, as I was saying, we're going to see the next one responsible for the next week's challenge. And we have a few surprises for today as well. So I think you guys will find that really cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome the son of a wizard with a great look like a bear. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you the beer quiz. We don't see him yet, but he's going to turn on his camera. He already has the audio. Still not seeing his camera, and we can hear him. I think he's gonna come in I think he's gonna come in soon. What up? What a main entrance. What's up? Now this is an entrance, actually. What a really cool entrance. You came really well prepared for this, didn't you? It looks good on you. It looks good on you. Well, lady and gentlemen, actually, I present you Beard Wiz. He's really well known already. I'm gonna ask him to turn his mic on because I can't I can't listen to him.
Can you hear me?
Right now I can. How are you, my friend?
I'm all right. What about you?
Well, I'm always good. I mean, you know, I have always my health issues, but let's not talk about that right now. So, I was saying before to our guests, I mean to the people that are watching us. I was saying before that today we're gonna discuss some things as usual, like the results of this previous week. Then we're gonna have the random chosen, which we are going to pick up on the Google generator to know what's the next responsible for the next week's challenge. And we also have another surprise we're gonna present in a few minutes. But first of all, I would like to know your opinion about this week. So, what did you find the most attractive I mean, what do you how do you think this week was?
Well, I will confess that I was away 2 days because of life issues and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But soon I started exercise. I found it was good for the body.
Yeah, yeah.
Some people, including me, was positioning the hands not in the right place.
Yeah, right. More in the front or more behind, right? And some people got also penalizations as well because of that, and because of also another stuff which we will do the analyze. But still going on. Let's start by that. Let's start by seeing the table. Let me just change here the screen. So
I
let's
think
see.
I will just perform the exercise.
Which I'm sorry, what?
I will perform the exercise.
Oh, all right. So we all can see. Oh, wait a second. Let me see you. Let me see you do. I don't think your camera can show it all.
Oh shit! Hello. Is it good?
Right. I mean, we can't see it like the full perspective, but I think it was quite good, indeed. So okay, so let's see the table to compare the results. First of all, I'm gonna just change my screen. There you go. You can see this, right? You can see the table.
Yes.
All right then. So we're gonna start by the challenge of this week. So we're gonna start by the first day. As we can see, we saw that the first record was settled by the Jimmy Leakey settled the first record because he performed 124 reps on the first day. And if you see, I mean, the other ones, you see there was like, you see the highest was 124 reps, and then the lowest was 66 by the OZ player.
That's a big margin.
Yeah, I mean, I would say around, I mean, you can say that the first player did the double, almost the double of the OZ player. He doubled up the reps. How
I think
do you
it's those
explain
steroids.
how do you explain the difference between, for example, the first player and the fourth?
Steroids, of course.
you think he took steroids?
Yes, just for the exercise.
Uh-huh. But only for the first day or for the whole week?
I don't know. We have to see the next results.
All right. Okay, so if you look to the other league on the minion ones, we saw actually that not everyone has participated. Also in the first league there were two persons, which actually one was you. As you said, it was because of your personal life issues, which we understand completely. I think Jason Bourne was related to the fact that he was working during the night. Can't say for sure, but also in the Minions League we didn't have 3 people performing. I can't say why, but if we look for the ones that participated, we see that the results are a little lower, but they're not so lower compared to the first league, right? Because, for example, if we see that, I mean, we can see that the player that was in the first place, he performed more than the one who got in the fourth place. How can you explain this?
I don't know. The several variables might be in cause, like
Okay.
nutrition.
You think you think, for example, the fact that performing in Belgium helps people performing more than, for example, in Portugal. In this case, for example, performing in Nico's place, it's better than performing in Ozzy's place.
It depends. What kind of shoes do you wear in Belgium?
Uh, it's a good question actually because I think he performed without shoes during the exercises. I don't think he wore shoes during the performances actually. But
Right, with
comparing,
flip flops is harder.
I'm sorry, what?
With flip flops is harder.
Oh yeah, I think so. I think so. I'm not sure right now, but I think that Fast Sonic would perform with that. It wouldn't be the first time. This
Marcelo,
huh?
Marcelo has no excuse.
Actually, he got a penalization. We can see here. The council
No,
took him last 3 reps because during the exercise he put his feet on the floor. Right, it was something that we wanted people to avoid too. People couldn't put their feet on the floor during the exercises, otherwise they weren't maintaining their balance. So do you think it was kind of difficult for you, for example, to sustain the position all the time and try to avoid not touch the floor with your feet?
it was kind of hard just not touching. I sometimes I will just lightly touch when
Uh-huh.
I was performing the exercise, so but
All
it
right.
wasn't a stopping point.
Right, of course. So if we go on and we see and we look up on the second day, we see that Cookmaster has settled a new record. So if before it was 124, he settled this monstrous record of 128, which was like beast, incredible. Still, Jimmy was at the first place yet, and we had on the third place Barriga Negra, which in English is Black Belly. But let's call him Luis because I think it's easier for everyone to understand. It's curious when you look to this podium because during the previous weeks we used to see this one fella, the Luis, on the first place, and we never saw, for example, Jimmy on the first place, right? So this was really interesting because Cookmaster was always there on the podium, but seeing Jimmy in the first place was quite a surprise, and then seeing Luis on the third place, it was also a surprise. So how can you explain this podium? I mean, what do you think it was happening here during this week?
I think Jimmy took down a few steroids.
So we keep the steroids theory. So you don't think it could be something else?
No, steroids.
Steroids only. Okay. And then we see that OZ he did less, I think. No, I'm sorry. Yes. So on the first day he did 66. Then he did 53. I think it was quite balanced. He was maintaining his constancy. And then if we look upon the second league, we saw that this was quite a shock. Actually, we got a player that sent his performance after the time limit, and it was quite a shock because I will say a shock because actually he was the one who performed the better reps number, and if he would have sent if he would have sent actually the performance before the time limit on this day, he would be the first. He would be in the first place because he had 3 points. He had 3 points, and if he had sent before the time limit, he would be like I think with 7. Yeah, so 3 plus 4, it would be 7. So he would be on the first place. But this was really quite a surprise because this guy he never gave up, and he also became the champion of this league. Anyway, if we see the other results, we see that, for example, Fast Sonic was on the first place, which is kind of interesting because usually is always on the second, third place. He has been already in the first league, but he was still okay. I mean, he did 55. Some of the reps were like quite, I don't know, I would say tricky, because if you do remember when he performed, he wasn't performing so well, right? I mean, do you remember that he wasn't like stretching his legs? Um, I think you do remember his performance of the second day, more or less.
But I think he took a Morito shake. He got himself in first place.
So that's the effect that can explain this 55 reps, right?
Yes, a Morito shake.
Right, right. So how can you explain, for example, the fact that we used to see Aquaman on the first league, always on the podium, and this time he was always he was at the podium as well. But Fast Sonic was in front of him. I mean, how can you explain that? Because you have you have you got in this competition since the beginning as I, when we were only 5 or 6 in the first round. We were 6 people, and I do remember that Aquaman was always like, if not in the first place, always in the second place. And this is kind of funny because I think it's the first time we saw Fast Sonic in the first place, so in front of Aquaman. How do you explain the Aquaman's performance during this week? Do you think he was weaker? I do remember he said he was like studying a lot, so maybe that had some influence. But what do you think about all this?
I don't know. Maybe he did in a rush.
Maybe, but do you think there's something else related? I mean,
or went to the gymnasium. He got tired. I don't know.
Also, maybe he could be tired as well because he used to work out, if not every day, like almost the whole week. We know because he said something about that on the group. So yeah, I think so. Still, we see that Muda, or Lil Kitty Boo, as she was known before, she also participated, and we had Magic Mike, or Magic M actually. He participated as well. It was only the difference of 1 point that distinguished the standings between them.
More like Magic Hand. Am I right?
Yeah, maybe. Why not? I mean, you can do some tricky stuff with them, right? So let's see the next day. On the next day, we saw here, first of all, there was a replacement. I got a substitute. He was one of my cousins. His name was his player's name actually was Magmagu. Is known as Gonçalo, and he offered to replace me during this week. And we can start speaking on focusing on the second league first. I don't think he did a bad result. On the opposite, I think he performed quite well. For the first time, he did 36, so he entered the 4th place, which was like the middle of the table. What did you think about his first performance?
You see, that was the first day that I performed this week, and I did 29. He did 36.
Yeah, so right.
It's quite all right.
Yeah. I think so. If we look upon the first league, your result was 29. He did 36, so I think he was quite an entrance actually, because he did 36, so it was really good. Also, we saw Fast Sonic still in first place, but he got a penalization at the time. I'm not sure right now. I don't remember if he did like 45 or 47. I'm not sure, but I know he got a penalization because he wasn't stretching the legs. He wasn't doing the exercise quite well as it was asked in the beginning. So that's why he got the penalization. Still, he got the first place. And then we saw Nico sending his 58 reps. If we compare actually with the second day, it was a lower result, but it's quite interesting, because at the second day we didn't allow him to enter the 71 reps, but at the third day he didn't give up. He still participated and he still went on. Don't you think this is interesting? Because he could be like, don't you guys accept me even if I didn't send the performance like what 2 minutes after? Oh, then I'm not gonna take this seriously. But he didn't. Actually, he still continued and he won the championship. So how can you explain this attitude? I mean, he never stopped. He never gave up on himself. I mean, how do you see all this?
I guess he's proud. He had sent a video and he sent besides not entering the competition that day, it was a proud moment for himself.
I think so. I think so too. And then we see that Aquaman was standing on the third place. So I think it's related to what we talked a few minutes ago. I think it was due to the studies, due to the fact that he went to the gym as well. But still, it was a very interesting day speaking about participations, because the only person who didn't participate was Tico. But the rest of them, we had almost all the participations in this league. So looking now upon on the first league, we had less participations than the usual. Jason Bourne didn't participate because I think he got hurt, something like that, on the back. Ozzy was hurt as well due to the work. He said that he was really tired and he got something on his back as well. I don't remember, so I'm not so sure about it. But still, looking on the results, you see that people started like with really high results, really high reps, and then they started to lowering, 128 here. And then if you look on the third day, how can you explain that they were so few?
Maybe the exercise was on better in the next day, so it was harder. I don't know. I was off those couple of days, so I don't quite know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he had to do. It might have to do with the fact that doing the same exercise as we already have spoken on the other podcast. If we do the same.
After the first day, we have time to get the position perfect, and
but this actually was a particular week if we look upon it, because there was always people getting penalizations, because it was always doubts, and I don't think people were quite sure about doing this challenge like during the whole week, because the council was always giving tips and telling people to watch the videos. So I don't think people, I don't know about your opinion, but I don't think people got this challenge so easily as the others.
By the way, was the injury on Gerson related to the exercise? Don't you know?
Can't say. I'm sure about it, because I remember I talked with him and he said I think it was mixed about maybe a little of the exercise on the other day before, but also due to the work. So maybe it was a mix of both, maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's pass to the fourth day, where we can see that the number of repetitions, they were still getting lower. You can see that, I mean, if we look upon you, for example, you were quite, you maintained your balance most of the times, even if you started only on the first day, but still, first time you did like 29 and then you did 26. It wasn't quite a big difference at all, actually. It was quite good, right? You think you could have done better? I know you got a penalization here, because at the time it was said. I mean, I can actually, I'm gonna just take out the zoom so we can see. But I do remember you did 33 repetitions, and for example, Cookmaster did 77. But the thing about the hands behind the butt, it actually, I mean, I'm gonna ask you. You felt that when you had your hands behind your butt, it was easier to do the exercise?
I can't tell. I think it was the same.
You think it was the same?
But I think I can do more than I did this week.
All
So
right.
only after some time the body starts to get weak and the mind decides to get off the planking.
Yeah. Of course, it starts getting tired, so it won't be the same thing, of course.
Not like having
Um,
someone besides you saying go 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 go. No, I have no one, so
it depends of many factors actually. I think it depends, for example, the your mood during the day, the way how you face the challenge, the number of hours that you slept, if you're eating well or not, how many meals that you had during the day. I think these are factors that we have already spoken in other podcasts, but still, it's things that can have some influence on the performances. If we look upon on the mini and rush leagues, we had less performances, and we noticed that actually I think Aquaman told the group that he forgot to send his performance. It's quite how should I say this? That's not very often. It doesn't happen very often because he's one of the guys that usually participates like every single day, the whole week. But this time he did forget. So I think it happens to any one of us. It can happen. But because of that, as I said before, Nico still went on, and he did an improvement. He did 61 reps, so he got the draw because he had 12 points in the end of the fourth day. And Fast Sonic was trying to catch him as well. He was trying to catch the first place. He didn't get the first place because he only performed 32. But let me ask you this: what do you think he was the best, or what do you think? Which performance did you think he was the best one? The one of Nico, or the one, for example, of my cousin, my Gonzalo's performance? Because
I
actually,
think
both they they did the great performances. So, which one would you say was the best?
I think Gonçalo had the greatest improvement since his last one was like 30 something, and for
Right.
the first time he submitted 50.
Mm-hmm. It was an
So
improvement. It
I
was an
think
improvement.
I think it was an achievement for him.
For real.
Nikolai
For real.
Nikolai must be on the same size, on the same number of reps, kind of.
Uh, he did the 58 the day before, but yeah, it was an improvement. Still, it was an improvement. 3 reps more, so it was quite good. And as I said, he never gave up, and he still he still continued to pursue the first place. So it was really impressive. Um, what else? I think we can then pass to the last day, uh, where we see here the great champions. Um, uh, we gotta say our we gotta say to the people that are watching us, uh, we did a mistake because when we sent the results during the well, it was like what 1 a.m. here in Belgium. It was around midnight in Portugal. When we sent the final results, we didn't do properly the math because here I remember it was like 12 plus 1, and then it was like 13, sorry. But here it was written it was written 2. So the math logically should have been 12 plus 2, which would be 14. So, do you think it's fair? Do you think it's fair enough that these two guys were the champions, or do you have a different opinion? Do you think it should have only one of the guys? I mean, do you think it was fair this victory for both, or did you have
Yeah,
any? I won't say any
yeah.
preference, but I don't know. Do you think it would be fairly, for example, if he was one or another winning this week's challenge?
I think it was fair for Nuno since he presented more results during the whole week. He was trying hard.
Mm-hmm.
Antonio Pedro, I don't quite remember, but I think it was the same. So it was a fair, good places.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we know that Antonio Pedro, Cookmaster, is well known by his status of big shark, and he kept that status during the whole week. I do remember he stated this was stated on it was written on the group. I want that first place, and he actually won it. He actually achieved it. So so we gotta congratulate them because they are actually the champions. Um,
I
Still,
think it deserves a consolation prize.
I'm sorry, what?
I think I deserve a consolation prize.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if we speak about your situation specifically, it's kind of unfair. The fact that, I mean, you did have your issues, which didn't allow you to participate on during the two first days. But let me ask you this: do you think if you had participated the whole week, would you? Do you think you would still would be in the first league?
Let me see. Yeah, I think so. Just by participating 2 days more, I get 2 points. Cesar was with 4, ended up with 4, and I with 3. So I would have 5 at least.
And looking upon, for example, on Jason Bourne's results, he never sent any performance. So it's kind of interesting to think about that because Cesar, for example, he was only in front of you by 1 point, so it could have been different the end of this challenge if you would have participated.
If I would have done the first 2 days, I would maybe have more practice with exercise and maybe do well. But I miss the Minion Rush League, so I'm going a big
Yeah. Yeah, right. I could imagine. I imagine that you were missing that Minions Rush League. Going through them right now, looking upon their results, as we saw, I think this is more than fair enough. The victory of Nikolai. Fast Sonic was also he also passed to the first league with 13 points. Do you think but it's kind of interesting because we see that on the last day it was kind of the final explosion for the Aquaman, because he performed like 65, but still he didn't achieve the second place. Do you think he could have how should I say this? Do you think if he didn't have forgot if he didn't have forgot to perform the fourth day, do you think the end of this challenge would be different? Do you think he could have achieved the second place instead of Sonic?
Maybe. I think any of those guys that are on the 4 places, first 4, I think if they put their minds into it, whatever one of them can become the first place or second or whatever.
Mm-hmm. It could have been different, actually. I agree with you.
If they put their minds onto it, especially Gonçalves, because he has great physical preparation.
Yes, indeed. Actually, it's a curious fact because, as I said once before, I know Nikolai for quite a time, and I know I mean, for what I know, he never performed so much sport. I mean, speaking like every single day, working out and doing all that, having that preparation. He never did, and he was really it was interesting. It was funny to see him winning this league, and who knows if on the first league he might achieve the three first places. We'll see. We'll certainly see. Speaking about, for example, I mean, concluding about the other contestants, as we know, Tico will be traveling. We still don't know if he's going to be with us or not on the competition. I think so. I think even being on another country, you will be able to continue participate, but we'll see. Speaking about the other three contestants, we know that this was a substitute. We still don't know if he's going to continue as an independent player or not. He will tell me during this weekend. But we know that these two candidates they still are on. They kept their maintenance. Do you think? Do you think these two? I mean, do you think Magicam and Leonard? Do you think they might be able to achieve the first places on the next challenge?
I think it depends on the challenge. Yes.
So how's that?
I don't know the physical preparation of your sister, but I know Marcelo do more like what they call it effort exercises, like jumping around and stuff like that. If it's it depends on the exercise. If any one of them is fit for it, it might be the different result.
Yeah, right. Makes sense. Makes sense. I mean, we do know both, if not every single day. We do know that both they do sport. They are actively. They do sport during the week, so they sportively active during the week. If they do like I don't know about Magic M, but I think he does like 2-3 days of sport per week. My sister lately, I know she hasn't been performing so much as she used to, but still, I think she can start by doing more. You were saying, I'm sorry.
Maybe this was one exercise they weren't that prepared at all.
Maybe.
Or maybe they didn't send a couple of videos during the week.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this was a tough time for her. She started the classes here in Brussels, so I don't know if it had to do with that as well. About Magicam, I know he has his job, and sometimes I know he gets tired, but still is one of those contestants that always try to do his best and always try to send his performance. So we'll see. I think they might be able to achieve the first places on the next challenge. We'll see that. So fellas, let's look on the calendar. We have done so far. So it's been 6 weeks so far. We know the challenge winner this time. Actually, there were both. We know it was. I'm just gonna change here. It was Cookmaster, and then it was Jimmy Boy. I think I'm gonna put like this. And we know that the final points of both were like 14, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, right, 14. So if we go around here, yes, 14, right. And then Cookmaster, he performed the reps record with 128. So I think we can congratulate them both for the victory of the championship, Nico for the victory as well, and Cookmaster for his great record, which was incredible. So let's now see who's gonna be the lucky one picking up the next challenge. Do you have any idea what's the next one? Who will be the next one responsible for the next challenge?
I don't know. It's random.
Yeah.
I think it should be Fast Sonic.
You think you might be Fast Sonic this time?
Yeah.
All right, all right. Well,
So,
if you would ask my guess, I would say it will be the five. It will be the fifth, Nico. I think it will be Nico. I don't know why, but I have this feeling, but we'll see. Let me just
Fast, maybe
let me.
Fast Sonic exercise is jumping around one-legged inside out.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I'm just gonna change here the screen perspective. So let me just show all the people who are watching us. So let me see. All right. So all right. So we have here between 1 and 7. So are you ready? And go! It wasn't Sonic.
Oh damn.
It wasn't even Nico. I'm sure it's Tico. It was this close. I missed actually. It wasn't Nico. It's Tico. If we look upon the file, we can confirm it. It was Tico this time. I wasn't expecting this, but Google random generator, it is what it is. So, well, so if I can ask you this, this will be actually, it will be really interesting because he said he wasn't sure if he was going to continue the competition because of the traveling he's going to perform. Do you think this might be like more motivational to him to continue on the competition because he will have to choose a challenge, whether he performs it or not? So, what do you think about all this?
Maybe one of those two. Let's see how's the availability of him.
Yeah, sure. It will depend on his availability, of course. It's very possible. All right, guys. So there's a actually something new that we are gonna present right now for the next Saturday. So we all the council we have spoken about a new competition that people should enter in because we think that at this point, as we see, people have been competing on 2 different leagues, so it's only one competition in the end. So we have like Power Rangers League, and then we have Minions Rush League. So we thought, why not having, for example, a cup, so everyone could like participate, and then it would be another competition for everyone. So we could like see another contestants winning as well. So I'm gonna show people here the way how this is gonna be. I'm just gonna stop here the sharing, and I'm gonna open. Yes. So this is how it's gonna be the worldwide Meneinas Cup. It's called actually the worldwide Pokemon Meneinas Cup. It was based on Pokemon. I'm not sure how to pronounce the correct full name, but I think it was like that. So if people look upon this, they see that we will have like 1 against 2, 3 against 4, 5 against 6, and by that order. And in the final, this will be like only 3 contestants against each other. So basically, the only exception here we have, it's only this first round that instead of being 2, it will be 3 people. It will be 11 versus 12 versus 13. So this only will be like 3 Saturdays. It will start on the next Saturday, first round. Then the second round is on the second Saturday, and then the final one, it's middle of October, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember quite well right now. I'm gonna interrupt here the sharing so people can look. Let's see here. So if you look upon yeah, that's it. All right. So worldwide Meneinas Pokemon Cup. So basically, people, we have this ordered by this calendar. First Saturday will be the 3rd October. Then the second round will be 10th October, and then 7th October. That will be the final. So basically, we should do we should see who will be against each other, right? We have like here the 13 participants. So I think we have to start by doing that randomly to know who will be against who. So let's start by doing that. We see that we have the numbers according to alphabetical order. So let's start it. Just gonna stop here. And let's do this. So first one, this will be one between 1 and 13. So let's see. And here we go. Do you have any guess about the first contestant?
Fasonic.
And almost. So basically, the first contestant here will be number 2. It's OZ. OZ, right? Okay. All right then. First contestant is this guy. So who do you think this guy might like compete with?
Fasonic.
We'll see if it will be Sonic or not. So let me see again. So, and here we go, people. And I don't think it was Sonic actually. 4th. Let me see who was 4th. I think you were the 4th.
Fasonic is getting me embarrassed.
No. It was Jason Warner, actually. Ooh, this will be interesting. It will be OZ versus Jason Bourne, huh? This might be interesting, actually. All right. So this will be Jersey, Jason Bourne. Let's stop sharing, and then let's see who's next. Here we go, and 13. 13, I think it's Tico, right?
I don't know.
I think so. I'm gonna check. Yes, he is. All right, he's already. I think he listen. I don't know about his trip and all his work and stuff, but he's already in 2 competitions. So we'll see how this will work. I hope he does participate inside this. So let's see who is against him. Here we go, people. And 10. I think 10, it was maybe Aquaman. Still not sure. Nikolai. Well done. All right. So now we're gonna see the other ones. Here we know it will be Nico. Now let's see the other ones. Do you think you and me can be against each other? According to Google generator?
It will be fun.
It will be fun, right?
Why don't you generate 2 numbers at once?
How's that?
So it is faster. You generate 2 numbers and you go see.
So we can. Oh, I see. Okay, so let me do that. All right. So here we go. I think it's been already 4, right? Yeah, it's already been 4. So let's go again. 12. All right then. We have 12, and the 12 will be against Yeah, we had already 4. I don't think we have one. Nope. So to show you guys, it was 12 against 1. So there it is, 12, which was Aquaman against one of the big sharks, the Cookmaster. All right, this will be really interesting, actually. I'm just gonna put it here, and then, all right. So it's only lefting. It left 5 people. Let's see. Here we go again. All right, 2 numbers. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. It's been already 12. I don't think it's been 2 actually. Yes, it's been. No, it's not been 8. So yes, 8 against 6. Ooh, can't believe this. Can't believe this. 6 against 8. I'm gonna show you. This is just 6 against 8. Why me? Why me? Why me? Can't believe this. Can't believe this. Why a big shark? I just don't.
Maybe he will forfeit.
I don't think so. I don't think so. We'll see. All right, let's see. Just the. I was saying there were lefting like 5 people, but actually we haven't done here yet. Okay, we'll do like this. The order is this one, so yes, that's it. So this would be here. I was doing it wrong. Sorry, everyone. I'm just correcting it. Okay then, let's see. Only 5 people lefting, so only have 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Okay, let's go again. Here we go. And 11. Yes. 11 against. No, 12. It's been already. 11 against 7. 11 against 7. Right. I'm gonna show you guys. And 11 again. 7 against 11. Jesus. This is going to be fun for real.
So I'm left against Guilherme and Marcelo.
I think so. Yeah. You're the only one lefting, so I'm just gonna see the order you guys are all, but I don't think we need to make the to make it randomly, right? We do know that you guys are the only ones left right now, right? So if we do see, it's you, Fast Sonic, and then Marcel. So I don't think there's a need to do that.
No.
I don't think so. So we're just gonna fulfill the file. So we're gonna do this like this. Fast Sonic, then Magic M. Did you like your opponents for this first round?
I think it will be interesting.
Do you think it's quite balanced, or there's someone favorite? There's someone who might be the favorite one here.
I will give a few drinks to both of them, and maybe have a better result.
Yeah, you're not doing the same that they did on Russia, right? You're not offering any tea for your opponents, right?
No tea.
All right. Okay, people. So we already know the rounds. The people. We already know the people which will be against each other. Now we do have to know what challenge will be on the first round. So basically, we had decided that people each Saturday will perform 3 challenges of the ones we already performed so far inside the league. So basically, we have here the letters of the challenge. I don't know if I think Google generated can generate also with letters, right?
Maybe.
If we see like A as the first challenge, B as the second, C as the third, and so goes on. So let's just see here. If we do look upon here, if we do, no, it doesn't allow actually. Oh, it's okay then. We can put it with numbers as well. The challenge. There won't be any problem. Okay, people. So we will put the numbers on toward the challenges, and we'll see it right now, which will be the first challenge of the 3 on the first round. So let's see. All right then, first challenge. Do we have any guess of the first one for the first round?
Push-ups.
I think it will be. I think it will be the plank. Let's go. All right then. Fourth actually. Let's see. So for the first, it will be fourth and just which was the fourth? So this was the first, second, third, fourth. Ah, god damn it. This was the sitting up triceps push-ups. This is a tough one. This is really a tough one actually. All right, let's keep to the next one. I'm just gonna interrupt and we'll see.
So, do we do the sit-ups equally to everyone?
I think it will depend. I think it will depend on each one physical preparation, because if there's anyone that can't perform the full way as the full way, I think it's better if we allow them to perform easier. But that's something that we can discuss. We can discuss with the council, and we'll tell people later. No worries about that. So let's just know. Let's keep to the second challenge performed on the first round. Here we go. Third one. I'm not sure which. I think it was the push-ups on the third one, right?
I think the push-ups was a second.
Third one was with the rice, passing 1 kilo under the legs. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, so this will be fourth and third, and now let's know the last one. Here we go, people. Do you have any guess for the last one of the first round? We heard a no. We heard a no. We heard a no from somewhere. All right, people, let's go. 1, 2, 3. This was the fifth. All right, so let's see. The fifth, I think it was. Not sure what it was actually. And the fifth was. The wall sit. Jesus, the wall sit. The wall sit. This will be interesting. Do you think you'll be? Do you think people will be prepared? All of them will be prepared to do all these 3 challenges in the first round?
It's been a while, but better than nothing.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. This will be very, very exciting. This will be very, very, very interesting to see people performing on the first round, three challenges. Uh, we must warn people that on the first round, everyone has to perform the three challenges, and they are all followed by each one. So this will be like you people will have to do. You people will have to send a video where you perform the fourth challenge. Firstly, you gotta perform the best you can, and then you have 1 minute to get some rest. Then you perform the third challenge, the best you can, and then another minute to rest, only 1 minute, and then you perform the fifth one
Oh,
challenge.
I thought it was a challenge each day.
No, 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 no. This is only one. This is only one Saturday. The cup will be always on Saturday. So it's
Okay,
only that's why I wrote here the calendar. So this will
okay.
be only one Saturday, then second, and then three. Because if you look upon the scheme, it will be like this. This first round will be first Saturday. Then this will be the second Saturday. Now I wait a second. Yeah, right. That's what I was saying. First Saturday, then second Saturday, right? And then and then you have the third Saturday, which will here is it's the final gap to the winner. Yeah, sure, right. So we will be 3 Saturdays. So people, you gotta take care with this because it's really important that people know that it's three challenges, each one in the same video, and you people only have 1 minute to rest. So challenge 4, 1 minute to rest, then the next one, 1 minute to rest, and the next one. And this will
So
be
we record the minute we are resting.
yes, all of it. The video must contain all the performance. Since the first challenge till the last, contemplating obviously the minutes resting. So yeah, the videos will show people like sitting up or like so it will be very, very interesting actually to see people
With a break
performing
for
all this.
smoke.
Huh?
With a break for smoke.
Of course, you you can bring up the smoke during the 1 minute. No, you can't. This is a healthy project, a healthy competition. So it's no, it's not allowed to smoke on this project or on this competition. So yes, I think we came up to the end of our podcast. Actually, we had a big podcast. It's been an hour actually, but it was really interesting. Before we end our podcast, anything you want to say or any suggestion that you wanna talk about? Any new strategy? Do you want to know? Do you want to say anything else?
I think it's fine by me. We already said everything.
Oh, I just remember there was a little suggestion of one of our members this morning. I do remember, and we the council talked about it, and we are not adding any extra points to anything. So things will keep the same way because we don't want to create more differences between the points, because there will be always people with different timetables. There will be always people with different things to do, and there always will be maybe days that people can't send. So that's one of the reasons why we're not taking that suggestion. We appreciate it, but we won't take it in account. And second of all, once this is a competition, a different one each week, we didn't see as a bad thing to perform the same exercise every single day, because this is not like a workout. it's not like a full workout that you're like pushing up the same group of muscles during 1 hour or two. It's only like, I don't know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, more or less like that, right? So I think you share the same opinion, right?
Yeah, since we are doing the same exercise with the whole week, we have time to improve on maybe the exercise we don't know,
Yeah,
and at least we get one good instead of five
yeah.
bad.
I think so. I think so. That's correct. We all the council agree with that. So I think we'll remain we'll keep things how they are right now. Okay, people. So I think we got to the end of our podcast. It was a long one. Thank you very much, my great special guest, Beard Wiz, more well known as Filipe.
Papaculos.
Uh, I don't think people know you much as that, especially people from the Belgium here, for example. So thank you again for your presence. It was really interesting to have you on this podcast. Thank you so much to all the people that watched us. I don't think actually there was anyone seeing us. But still, but still, it's going to be posted up on YouTube. So thank you very much, guys, again. And
Yeah, no one
just
is watching us.
uh, uh,
No one is watching us.
well, we tried. So anyway, guys, we're gonna put this on YouTube. And just to say goodbye, I'm gonna play our special guest main them song so we can leave this room and this podcast.
Just one more thing. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
No, thank you. And let me just
No.
say something.
No. Wait. Thank you. I thank
No,
you.
no. Thank you. And just I just would like to quote hashtag thank you, Marcelo.
Or yes.
So thank you very much.
Marcelo.
Thank you very much, everyone. And see you next time. And we're just gonna say goodbye with the main them song of our guest, which is this one. See you next week, people. Thank you very much again.